But losing your hair is tough. It is, and I thought I was kind of prepared. I didn't like you saw my hair in the video, come on. So, it wasn't all that great to begin with, so I wasn't real heartbroken. But it's tough. It is like losing your identity. When you look in the mirror and you don't have any hair or eyebrows or eyelashes and your skin's pale, it's tough. And my doctor was very good. He was very upfront with me. Yes, you're going to lose your hair. It's going to happen in the first 2 weeks. Day 13, I walk into his office. I hadn't lost a strand of hair on my head, and I said, I'm one of the lucky ones. I'm not going to lose my hair. And he just kind of smiled. The next morning, wake up, clumps. Because of my cancer, I've had the privilege of helping others in a way that I never imagined possible. Like many of you, I have come here this week with purpose on my mind, hope in my heart. By sharing our experiences and joining our voices, we are shining a light on the power of survivorship. We are helping create even more awareness and education. We are leading the charge for more funding and more resources devoted to finding not just another test or another screening or better quality of life, but we're here to find a cure. After my cancer diagnosis, I slowly began listening to those words that had guided me through so many pivotal moments in my life. And they became my rallying cry. You get knocked down, you get back up, dust yourself off, and you keep going. When I would look at myself in the mirror and not recognize that person looking back because I had no hair or eyelashes or eyebrows, and my skin was pale, I had to constantly remind myself this was not a symbol of my sickness. This was a symbol that I was doing everything that I could to get and remain healthy. It was my forward step. I could not know how prophetic those words would be until I faced the ultimate challenge. Hearing a diagnosis of cancer is something that you'll never forget. Whether it's for you or a loved one, you will always remember that one moment in time. The inevitable rush of panic and fear as the floor seems to fall from beneath your feet and your life becomes divided into before and after. Before the diagnosis, you're moving through life blissfully unaware, filling it up, meetings and events, friends and family, hopes and dreams. My life was way too full for cancer. In fact, it was so full, so busy, that I almost canceled my exam. And then after the diagnosis, after with the waiting and the watching and the wondering, will I survive? How will I be different? Will others still look at me the same way? For me, it was December of 2010 when things hit a little bit of a bump. Here it was the holidays, and as with all of us, I was going crazy with a million things to do, and I thought, I'm feeling fine. I don't need to try to cram in this appointment into my already overpacked schedule. I'll just put it off till next year, it's fine. So I called up my doctor's office, and while I was on the phone with the receptionist, I was on hold, and there was just something that kept nagging at me. And I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the years of interviews of doctors and nurses and survivors. Maybe it was that angel that tries to steer us in the right direction. Or flat out guilt. Here I was, an advocate for women's health and about to cancel my own exam. So when the nurse came back on the line, I said, could you just give me the first available appointment? I'll figure it out. She said, actually, that was a cancellation. Can you come over now? Sure, I've got nothing else to do. But I did. I drove straight over there, not thinking twice about whether or not it was healthy. I'm looking at my watch like we all do, thinking about how many thousands of things I still need to get done and how fast can I get in and on with my life, in and out and on with my life. And cancer? Cancer wasn't on my radar. That morning, in the span of about a 15-minute visit, I got the shock of my life.